The benchmark Sensex index erased over 1,000 points or nearly 2% last week to end at 59,636. The Nifty 52 declined 2% to settle at 17,765. This sell-off was triggered as a flare of new COVID-19 cases world over made investors cautious on the global economic recovery. Meanwhile, back home, multiple rating downgrades by global brokerages coupled with margin pressure faced by India Inc. in Q2 worried investors. Let's go to Narendra Solanki, Head Equity Research Fundamentals at Anand Rathi Shares for a quick market recap.
Benchmark indices fell by about 2% last week, but stocks has seen much larger fall as we come to close under the earnings seasons. There are two primary reasons for it. Firstly, global uncertainty around factors like inflation in developed markets, leading to changes in stances in rates, sharp commodity prices rise, and increase in COVID cases in developed markets, and China real estate crisis or uncertainty, which one can say was unknown by markets since past 2-4 weeks. Secondly, as we entered results on back of historically highest GST data, better consumer sales, be it durables, auto or festive spends, result season started off with high expectations on domestic front. However, though larger companies reported decent revenues, but due to various challenging circumstances faced in operations, be it supply, raw materials or logistic issues, faced higher costs which could not be passed in such short time, and hence margins were seen contracting, which added to the already benign and not so positive global concerns.
As trading sentiment is expected to remain subdued this week too, given the absence of fresh triggers, analysts suggest investors accumulate quality stocks at lower levels.
We think most of the sell-off has already happened as we see in data currently, and markets should look to stabilize going ahead. I think current sell-off or correction provides a greater opportunity to long-term investors to enter in good companies. From fundamental perspectives, the margin pressure is expected to gradually resolve starting Q3 FY22 as companies pass over costs, and since revenue growth was satisfactory, hence there should not be much of the problem in same.
Overall, central bankers' commentary on interest rates and inflation, bond yield trajectory, foreign fund flow, and monthly futures and options expiry will steer the indices this week. In the primary market, the 1,013 crore rupee initial public offer of Go Fashions will close today. So far, the issue has been subscribed 6.8 times, with retail investors' portion seeing a subscription of 24.6 times. That apart, Tarson's products may also debut on the bourses later this week. In another development, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday announced the repeal of 3 controversial farm laws. The bills will be withdrawn in the forthcoming session of the Parliament. G. Chokalingam, founder and CIO at Economics Research, doesn't expect markets to react to the announcement as he believes it is a political development rather than related to markets. Madan Sabnavis, who is chief economist at Care Ratings, believes the decision to repeal the bills is unfortunate as the laws were progressive and had the potential to benefit farmers and commercialize the sector. Overall, with no major events lined up this week, benchmarks may remain range-bound. As per tech charts, the Nifty index is expected to trade within a range of 17,150 to 18,000, facing stiff resistance at 17,850 levels. The BSE Sensex, on the other hand, could find support at 58,950 levels, keeping the overall trading range between 58,550 and 60,600.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.